And now Teyana is rumored to be with Aaron Pierre.
God, hell no.
You don't believe it?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Aaron Pierre, that Mufasa.
Because you know who wearing the pants in that?
Oh.
Teyana.
You think?
Hell yes.
You think so?
Hell yes.
Teyana gives me vibes that she kind of likes to get a little manhandled.
Yeah, by a man. I'm not calling Aaron Pierre. I'm not. You like our voice?
It turn you on? This ain't shit. Wait till you see it on Patreon.
That's right. Our Patreon is so lit. We're going to have Harry After Dark, our Be For Reals on there. Make sure you tune in, subscribe.
Please.
We have our own Patreon group where you can come talk to us and tell us what you want to hear on our podcast. All that good stuff.
Yep.
And it's only $5 a month.
$5 a month. Go ahead and come over to the Heroes and Hoochie side, okay? Come fuck with a winning team.
All right. What would you do if a nigga came up to you with a gun and said, "Give me what you got for a punch shot"?
I like the way you do that right there. I'm gonna hit the chicken head. Hopefully he'll be so thrown off. He'll just walk off and leave me the fuck alone. Did I show him what I got?
It was so funny when we talked about it just now.
Yeah.
I was like, we really let people make it with a lot of shit.
Hell yeah.
With a lot of shit.
Music, that was just a different era of music.
Yeah, we let Biggie suck on his on a daddy dick.
Damn.
And all the other stuff. It was a wild. That wasn't that. I mean, that was the 90s.
Yeah.
That was the 2000s.
Yeah.
But a lot of shit. Because Rick Ross didn't. No, he did get in trouble for saying she didn't even know it.
Yeah, I put a Molly in her drink. She didn't even know it.
Whoa. Nice. What they be saying on the nice try, Diddy. Yeah.
Okay, I got a random story, right?
Okay.
So I be watching Naked and Afraid.
Uh-huh.
So they got a new season of Naked and Afraid
I
out.
know that.
The first episode is a girl with no legs. You saw the preview? Yeah. Girl, she's the first person to be on Naked and Afraid with no legs. Right? So then her and her partner, they're like, bonding. She's out there. And whenever she got off the truck, somebody tried to help her. She's like, nope, I've got it. She put a pillow. They gave her a pillow. She threw the pillow on the ground. She took her clothes off. And she lifted up and she jumped off the back of the truck. So she was like, yeah, I have to use my hands as like my feet. So they let her have gloves, right? Uh-huh. So she's bonding with her partner. Her partner was like, oh, if you don't mind me asking, what happened to your legs? Uh-huh. So she was like, I went on a date with a guy that I was dating at the time. Uh-huh. And he gave me a date rape drug. And after he was finished with me, he left me on the train tracks. That's how she lost her fucking legs, dog.
What the fuck?
I'm over here thinking accident.
God damn.
I said, not the train done ran your legs over.
God damn.
Yes, and her partner was like, okay, wow.
Bitch, it's like,
he was like, you're a survivor. I'm like,
I'm a survivor. Bruh, so did she last?
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
What the fuck?
She finished the whole at first she was looking a little shaky there. Uh-huh. She was looking a little shaky. And then what was fucked up was like their exit challenge, uh-huh. She had to swim.
Okay.
But since she
you gotta kick your legs.
her partner was like, well, she don't have no legs, so she's basically just like boing in the water. Yeah, but since she ain't got no legs to hold her over, she'll flip.
You know what that remind me of?
What?
When I showed you the video of that man with no legs in that CeraVe commercial.
I don't remember that.
I remember told you he rolled down for the wedding.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
girl, the one on TikTok.
Girl, he's in a CeraVe commercial. They turn all them comments off. Girl, he tumbled into the walkway. It was
Damn. Girl,
let me find it.
The shit was wicked. I was like,
Oh, Jesus.
wow. I said, this girl is really just out here naked and afraid. No legs. Girl, I literally thought the same thing. When she started getting bit by mosquitoes, she was like, stop biting me on my coochie.
Girl.
Girl.
Hold on. This video. You see this?
Oh, that guy.
Yes.
Like the makeup is
Yes.
I think she's trans, but I have to.
Oh, wow.
The comments are off.
She do that in all her videos. That's the thing. She just be like rolling into it.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So once you talked about the Rick Ross and the Molly, I thought about old girl from
God
Making It Afraid.
damn. What a hell of a.
I know, my bad, y'all. Segue crazy, but yeah.
Well,
How was your weekend?
It was good. God damn. Shit. Fuck. It was cool. Y'all reminded me I did a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you did.
So Play Hooky was Friday.
How was that?
Amazing. I think I low-key like day parties.
I feel that.
Like, yeah.
'Cause you still got time to go home and go to bed.
And sober up. You know, you ain't got to wake up with a hangover. You can
Yeah.
sober up. Places are still open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Plenty to eat.
Plenty to eat. And you still have the rest of your day to feel shitty and wake up feeling brand new.
Right.
Then we went to Edinburgh, which is goddamn the border. We were 20 minutes from Mexico.
Girl, y'all should have went ahead and slid over there.
I ain't want no problems. I ain't want no problems at all. Cause y'all be forgetting my ID and shit. So I was like,
yeah, they would have.
yeah. We got stopped by Border Patrol though, which is crazy.
That is wild.
That's
What
what-
happened when they stopped you?
Girl, they just saw it was darkies in there, and they just and they did a rolling stop.
Clear.
No, for real. I didn't even let my window down. He's like, I said, okay. Grab my ID and everything. He's like, I said, okay, cool, thanks.
Were they white?
No, they were brown. When I tell you, I did not see no niggas down there. I didn't see no white people. It was a few, but like
Wow.
brown only. Brown. Girl, I went to the gas
Mad at
station.
him.
I was like, hey, you know this where you from? He's like, oh, I don't do his voice, but he's like, I get off work in 30
Sound like a
minutes.
homie.
That's how he said it. He's like, I get off work in 30 minutes. I can go. I said, it's okay. It's too late. I'm just going to go ahead and go to sleep.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn. Like, it could have been like some code word. They were off my ass.
Girl,
I'm
not
too
for
fucking
real.
close.
You better.
I'm too fucking close. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to go home.
You can say, oh, it's in Tijuana.
Hell yeah, now they putting packs of my coochie.
You got a wig on.
I just wanted a 3.5.
And meanwhile, you came back with 2 keys under a wig.
Wig this tall. I just wanted a 3.5.
You got a 3.5, all right.
Now I got some breast implants. Let me take my nipples off to
Girl.
get the fentanyl out.
No, have you ever watched any of them Border Patrol shows? Mm-hmm. Girl, people be trying to get creative with the shit. They be stuffing it inside babies and everything.
I believe it. Hell, you got, and then watching them get caught and be like,
Hell yeah.
It looks sick.
Yeah, like, God damn it.
Hell yeah. Okay, so after that, came back. That was the fastest 7-hour road trip ever. Literally,
Y'all was rolling.
we was rolling. And then I do not like driving.
Yeah.
I do not. If there's a man around,
Drive.
I don't want to drive. But whatever. Then I went to the She Is Awards, which was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
They honored a lot of women who've done some amazing things in the DFW area, businesswomen
love
and
that.
stuff like that. And I met Lisa Ray.
Period.
And you know what? I don't know if I just felt like, I ain't gonna say she a bitch, but you know, she give off like she don't play energy, right?
Yeah, she gives off. I can see that.
But she was really
Like, I don't want to talk. I'm not like
I don't want to be
personable.
bothered.
Yeah.
Complete opposite. Complete opposite. She was nice.
Girl.
She talked to everybody. She said I was beautiful. And I was like,
Duh.
not Diamond.
Okay. Whenever I saw her, I said, oh, okay, period. Diamond look good.
Dude. And they asked her how she wear her all white. She's like, I never get dirty.
Oh.
I said,
Because she does always wear white.
Yeah. And she said that started from her father passing. And she's like, somebody had told her to wear black. And she's like, I don't want to wear black. Like, I don't want to just. And so she wore white. And she's like, well, let me see if I can do this for a day. And let me see if I can do this for a week. She's been wearing white for 20 years.
What? That is, I never realized Lisa Ray always got on white.
Always wears white.
She said, I don't get dirty. I know that's fucking
And
right.
she was like, if I see somebody that's gonna hug me like a bear, I like, stop them or something like that. But she's like, I don't ever get dirty. I was like, damn.
Was she allowing hugs?
Yes, she hugged me and everything. But like you could tell like she wasn't like, I mean, I don't know, but she hugged people. She talked to people.
How'd she smell?
I couldn't really smell her.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't really smell her, but
She looked like she smelled good.
she's well put together. She's very petite.
She looks it.
And she's not even, I think I was a little bit taller than her.
She looks taller.
Maybe we were at the same height, but she didn't have much on me.
Yeah.
But she was like, I never get dirty. And I was just like, damn, like, Diamond still look good after all these years. And she talked about how she got the role.
Her and
stuff
DeBrat
like
got
that.
some good ass jeans.
Not for her, because the brat mama look good though.
They all look good.
Look, King, maybe it's that's some in Chicago. That bitch do everything better.
Oh, girl.
Curl better, look better. Apparently, food in Chicago better. That's what everybody who moved down here be like. I want to Chicago. Well, go back to Chicago.
Back. Go back. Every time my boyfriend started talking about, man, I miss Louisiana. I miss the food. Well, Louisiana, you can go ahead and
Nah, for real.
you can go ahead and get on 20.
Do you feel defensive when it comes to like
Hell
Dallas?
yeah, because why would you come here where I'm born and raised and talk shit?
Like we don't have, like there's no culture.
Whenever I hear about the drivers, I'm like, it's you migrants.
Not you migrants.
Y'all have done it.
Uh-huh.
Y'all have brought traffic with you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, I do feel a way because goddamn, we not finna act like Dallas just ain't got shit. And then meanwhile, y'all all come out here and eat tacos. So you want to tell me that Chicago make a better taco than Dallas? No.
That's what they claim.
No.
They make Italian bratwurst, not that shit. I don't know.
You don't want that shit.
I don't know that shit with peppers and all the other poo cheese up in there. Okay, Tyler the Credit went to Sweet Georgia Brown's.
Why the fuck?
Because that's what somebody gonna tell you to go.
No.
Somebody's gonna tell you to go to Sweet Georgia Brown.
I'm surprised it's still standing.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll face Sweet Georgia Brown.
Why?
I will still, because it's good.
Sweet
Georgia Brown is good.
Sweet Georgia Brown is not good. There's so much better soul food in Dallas.
Do we have a good soul food place?
Yeah.
Where?
We have Damien's.
Never heard of him. Where is that nigga at?
Damn, what you getting at Sweet Georgia Brown's that's just so...
Nah, you said we have plenty of good soul food. I want to hear
Big Mama's?
Big Mama's is not soul food.
Big Mama sell pork chops
Big
and
Mama's is
everything.
a chicken shack.
Big Mama sells pork
Chicken
chops.
and waffles and fried pork chops.
It's a pork chop.
Is pork chops the soul food? That's your barber soul
Let me
food?
guess. Y'all want greens.
Greens, yams,
If you don't take your
macaroni
ass...
and cheese,
First
dressing.
of all, why the
That's
fuck...
so.
Why the fuck is you going outside trying to buy greens?
Because you want to cook them.
Boy, if you don't take your ass to the fucking grocery store, buy them greens that's cut up in a bag already.
No, that's too
Or
much.
if you go get them in the can.
You got to know how to prepare them.
No, you don't.
Okay,
Wash 'em.
you gave me one soul food. You gave me one soul food restaurant.
Yeah, because it's hard for me to think right now. We have soul food. Go to Aunt Irene's.
Who?
Aunt Irene's.
That's seafood.
What y'all want?
He probably wanted.
Y'all just want greens? Y'all want black eyed peas?
He probably wanted a Dallas staple. Okay, real quick, and then we gonna hop into if you had someone to if you had a Dallas staple, where would you tell people to go? Like, cause that's a hard question. Cause people ask me like, where I going first? Fuck.
That is a hard question. And see, I'd be assuming everybody come here and want Mexican food or Tex-Mex.
Or Papados.
That too. Like, I'd be assuming that that's what they low key want.
Really?
Oh, for real?
Oh, damn.
Oh, well, then Papado, take that off the list. Don't offer that one. First of all, I would ask what kind of food you looking for. But I think some of my favorite, I like Kenny's. Let me think. Whenever it comes to like Mexican food, ooh, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. The other day, I found this 24-hour taco spot, bruh. I got some chicharron.
Ooh.
Girl, and it came with a scoop of guacamole.
Okay.
And then they gave like some fresh made tortillas.
Ooh. Sound fire.
Bruh, the shit was fucking sensational. And they had caramel filled churros.
Ooh.
Y'all, it's in
now.
Richardson. I gotta remember the name of it.
Ooh, that sound good.
But probably for Mexican food, I like La Ventana. Pizza, I'd have to say Pizzati or Zio Al's. What else? Chinese, Bangkok, downtown.
I'm gonna say Bistro B.
Oh, Bistro B is good. Bangkok downtown is fucking fire. They high, but they fire.
What about barbecue?
Ooh,
Terry Black's?
no, Heartache.
I say Heartache or Panther City. Panther City or low-key Smokeaholics. Smokeaholics is fire. And they got good sides. That's the only place I go
That'd
to
be
that
the
has
thing.
good sides. They don't have both.
Yeah. What happened to that one barbecue spot that it was a black dude, his wife was white, and she made all the sides? They had the worst fucking macaroni in Dallas. It wasn't called Breadwinners. Winners Barbecue. I wonder if it's still open.
Probably. I feel like they opened up several locations. I don't know. It was Winners?
I think it's Winners Barbecue.
Damn. Shout out to y'all.
I think it was Winners. Oh yeah, they still open. Hopefully they sides is better.
Girl.
Oh yeah, it's Winners.
It's
Yeah,
funny
he was the
places.
first one to do them big stupid ass potatoes.
I'm good on that. I'm just good on Texas sized portions. I don't like
We eat a lot of fucking
them,
food.
I
down
don't like
here.
them big ass hawking ass 3 meat potatoes. I don't like them big ass turkey legs and sausages. I just don't like shit you can carry around.
I like the sausage. I'll take that. That's like my go-to whenever it comes to barbecue. I want sausage. They can really keep the sides, if I'm being honest. Like, you can just give me a plate of sausage.
plate of meat.
Give me a little slice of bread or something. I'm straight.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
Yeah, but I don't like all that brisket and
Oof. I do, but I order mine a little bit fattier.
Oh.
Sometimes it be dry. I don't listen. I know some hole in the walls. I don't like nice places. I don't know.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
girl.
know what to tell you.
When I was talking to my sister, she was like, "Yeah, I went to Paparazzi." I'm like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, another Instagram restaurant.
Yeah, she be telling me all these places. The Instagram restaurant that got the big teddy bears in it.
The Charlotte.
Yeah, I be like, I didn't know the Dior Cafe opened up out here.
Yeah, it's just expensive too.
Girl, speaking of, so Dior Cafe is in Highland Park. I went to Highland Park CVS, and I posted on my Instagram.
I want shit locked up.
Wasn't a fucking thing locked up. The
never
only thing that
is.
was locked up was the La Roche, whatever.
Oh, the fancy
cancer.
shit that they would steal.
But that shit caused cancer. Keep it.
Yeah, they like that. They like all them carcinogens.
When I tell y'all, because I went in there to go buy some laundry detergent. So I was like, oh, okay, I already know I'm finna have to push the button. You know, I'm gonna have to wait for them to come over. I walked up, laundry detergent just free as a bird. I said, nothing is locked up in here? The body wash, the toilet paper. You go to CVS right here by my house, all that shit, the whole store is locked up.
Somebody need a key.
You need a key for everything. You got to push a button, wait for them to come over, open it up for you. Every single thing. And I was blown away.
I don't know why. I absolutely don't.
I said, I guess they thought, oh, Highland Park, they don't steal.
Well, they don't steal as much.
We
we
have a lower theft rate.
We know they're not stealing detergent.
Yeah,
They're stealing
facts.
the La Roche pussy. They
The
taking
La
it.
Roche, whatever.
They taking all that.
Oh yeah, bruh. When I tell you all of the makeup
It's out.
out. If you go to this CVS over here, when I tell you there is a case from one end of the wall to the other, all the makeup is inside of it.
Damn.
You can't even look at the color of anything
So you
without.
gotta know what you want.
You have to know exactly what you want. You have to. When they come over, they already don't be having the most patience. So you got to be like, yeah, I want that one right there. It's not no. I'm finna look, put it back. No.
Let me know when you ready.
Bruh, I was like, wow, this is definitely another form of racism.
Nah, low key. But never mind.
That girl said, but
Okay, no. But do you have your put you on for the week?
oh, so I've been thinking about this, right? So I'm not gonna lie. I started this movie. I haven't finished it, but it's really fucking good. Only reason why I didn't finish it is because I fell asleep.
Okay.
But it's called The Gorge on Apple TV.
Okay. Okay. I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen it? It's basically like there's this like valley that's between these two assassins, and they're basically protecting the valley from these things that are trying to come up from it. So they'll like shoot and kill them and stuff, but like it's a guy and a girl, and they end up talking to each other from across the valley. And like they're starting to like fall in love with one another. But it's really fucking good. I gotta finish it though, because like I said, I was about to fall asleep.
It's
on
a movie,
it.
not a show.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Okay.
It's really fucking good, and if you get a chance, you should definitely watch it.
Okay. Well, Ken the motherfucking Man
Yeah.
dropped an album, and I think this is the first album she dropped independently. Album is so good.
For real? I downloaded it. I haven't listened to it.
The album is so good. Like she has like, I'm not gonna like she just gives so many quotables on her album.
Period.
And then she make niggas feel as small as they really are in
Period.
life. And I always appreciate some shit like that. Let me see if I can. My favorite songs: Home, Black. She was like all my vacays make it out the group chat.
Oh, okay.
You gonna look good on your birthday and shit like that. Like the whole album is good. I love Ken the Man so bad, and I'm so happy. So yeah, definitely turn on the Ken the Man's new album. Let me see what it's called.
I'm a definitely kind of famous.
Something like that. Girl, you know who I listened to recently too?
Oh.
Cardi's album.
Playboy Cardi?
No, not that. I don't know that nigga. Cardi B.
Oh, you listened to her Invasion of Privacy or whatever?
No, the one before that.
Oh, the one where she was
like
getting head?
I caught a lick. Yeah.
Where she was getting head? Oh.
Yeah, kind of famous. I was like, that was a fire ass album.
Yeah, I feel like everything Cardi releases is just...
What?
They don't hit the same.
Cardi B? Damn, for real?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything. I love everything Cardi been on lately.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember the last song.
I was about to say one.
Hey, best friend.
Ain't it a blessing?
That's a song.
Ain't it a blessing? You are listening to another episode of
Hear Ye Podcast.
This is Tan.
And this is V.
You ready to get started, bro?
Let's go.
Hey, let's get it.
Ow.
All right, so the exes have been acting up.
No, for shit show. Is Mercury and micro braids this time?
Girl,
Or what?
something going on.
Oh, she is? Oh, that makes sense.
Listen, because everybody has been in a tizzy.
Girl, a few of my exes
Just rolled around.
I'm trying to see if I'm still stupid
Girl.
and not the fuck.
Girl, listen, I saw my ex-mama in my apartment complex.
God damn.
Yeah, I said, oh, fuck, I know that ass from anywhere.
Wait, she had a big ass? Wait. Is she shapely?
Girl, his mama is like 6'4".
Oh, that. Wait. Whoa. Hold on. Whoa, for
Girl,
real?
no, for real. His mama is tall as fuck, and she's got locks to her ankles. Like, you're not going to miss her. Yeah, and
Never.
she always has on cowboy boots. Like,
Oh, damn.
never going to miss her. I saw her.
Damn.
I said, I know that ass. I said, God damn. She looked at me. I was like,
Did you turn?
girl, I said, hurry up and turn. I don't want nobody to know I fucking live here.
Nah, facts.
Shit, it might move.
Not because somebody know who you live. Nah, I feel you though.
Yeah, but no, for real, the exes have definitely been acting up. So, of course, earlier this week, we did get news of the official settlement between Teyana and Iman. I didn't realize that this divorce is like a year old.
It's been going on for a little bit.
Apparently. And now Teyana is rumored to be with Aaron Pierre.
God, hell no.
You don't believe it?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Aaron Pierre, that Mufasa.
Because you know who wearing the pants in that?
Huh.
Teyana.
You think?
Hell yes.
You think so?
Hell yes.
Teyana gives me vibes that she kind of likes to get a little manhandled.
Yeah, by a man. I'm not calling Aaron Pierre. I'm not saying he's not a man, but Teyana just seems like you have to be.
She's a very dominant person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get dominant from Aaron Pierre.
You don't get dominant from Aaron Pierre?
Cause he's Scar. You want that nigga to be dominant? Cause
He
he's
wasn't Scar. He was Mufasa.
Oh.
Yeah. Rebel Ridge was a terrible fucking movie. Absolutely garbage.
And he was
The nigga's
strong
just
there.
fine.
He was strong there, but he was also very
Aaron
nice.
Pierre
polite.
definitely gives me strong man vibes. First of all, he's from the UK.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
I'm just asking. When have you ever met, like, I've never heard of, like, a peon UK guy.
So you will let me slap you if I talk like this, bro? You let me slap you?
Why I gotta be slapped?
I'm just saying, like.
See, that's the problem with black people. We go straight to violence.
No, I'm saying, like,
My sister.
if
Release the
I
shackles.
walk into you talking shit, say
Release the shackles that the Caucasians have put on you. You can have love without it hurting.
Listen, ain't a hard thing a tea and crumpets can say to me.
Not tea and crumpets.
That made me feel like, damn, well, I'm scared.
I mean, I feel, my point of reference whenever it comes to UK men is none other than Skepta.
Girl. It's because he's dark.
Oh, so y'all don't think Aaron Pierre is that nigga because he light skinned?
It's not, I just don't get.
Or the light eyes?
That might do it. I just don't get dominant.
I get dominant.
Well, I just feel like she is very dominant though. You have to be super. I don't guess like super, but she just gives like she's more dominant.
So who do you think was more dominant between her and Iman when they were together?
I think it was an equal power balance.
That's what I feel like is with Aaron Pierre.
They don't even got tattoos.
What the fuck that got to do with anything? That's a YN, y'all.
Is it tough enough?
That's a YN.
I don't know. Damn, now who me?
That girl point of reference was slapping you and tattoos.
No, but I'm saying like you just come up to me talking about, hey, bro, I don't feel like you're gonna slap me.
I would just be like,
oh wow, pussy.
that little UK accent,
It
it do it for me every time. Because me and K1, it just.
Wait, she from the UK?
Yes, she absolutely is.
Wait, you were fucking lying.
She sure is. You ever heard her talk?
No.
Oh, just a second.
God, good golly gracious.
Oh yes, girl, she's from the UK. I was like, oh my gosh.
She gives more aggression than Aaron Pierre.
I'm crying.
Do you agree or do you not?
K1 definitely gives me being a little bit more dominant.
Kayla look like she always want to grab you by your throat.
You can.
That is crazy.
Yeah, she's from the UK.
I believe very vaguely. You
Here
talked
she
about
go.
attraction to women, and you said before.
I know. She's the exception.
Oh, okay, shit.
We had to do something to get the people talking, and
you afraid
I
of
feel
that?
like that was the best way to do it. Seeing
That's
as
not
what the
sexy
song
to
is
you?
about.
It's sexy,
we
but I'm
really
not.
were
I'm
on our worst
not.
behaviour.
I ain't afraid of
Video.
a nigga voice.
It's some niggas I'm afraid of.
Yes, girl, she's from the UK.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but anyways, Teyana, Iman. So it's been rumored that Teyana is actually leaving with a few things. So they're saying that she is leaving with four homes that are valued at more than $10 million. They're also saying that she is leaving with a $300,000 Maybach, a $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, a tour bus. Iman will also pay $8,000 a month in child support, and he has to pay for his kids to go to private school. And Teyana, she's going to retain full ownership of her businesses, which apparently she has a fitness brand. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
She has a choreography center and her partnerships with multiple fashion companies. So a lot of people were feeling bad because they like, damn, it sounds like Iman left with nothing. Sound like they just left Iman with a cardboard box and 2 pairs of drawers.
I mean, but how many? I wonder how many houses they owned. If they split 4.
Let me see. I think I had read that it was 4 of 7, I feel.
Okay, so he got 3, she got 4.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 4 out of her and Shumpert's 7 properties.
Damn.
So, I mean, and then Teyana came out and was basically like, how interesting that you guys find out all this information. Like, Iman is the one leaking all this stuff.
And that's crazy because I would have never pegged Iman for no shit like that. But you
never know.
That's right. You never know what a desperate, hurt, bitter nigga will do.
No facts. Especially when a nigga find out you done moved on too. He like, oh yeah, okay.
I got something for your ass.
Yeah, no facts. But I mean, weren't there rumors out whenever they were still together that like Teyana was cheating and
I don't fucking know. I know for sure he was doing extra stuff and stuff like that. But I mean,
I blame it on they young. They got married young.
I'm not even gonna blame it on that. I'm blaming it on y'all want to be free all the goddamn time, and then you didn't let your inmate out for some fresh air. You didn't gave him privileges. He can have a job.
I'm crying.
And
Not
every
your inmate.
and every day he go a little bit further past the gun line.
Oh
boss.
yeah, now you can't see him.
And now he gone. Now he passed the gun line, boss.
He is out of
And
your view.
And you can't get Biscuit back. So what the fuck you gonna do now? You got to shoot him or let him go. That's how they feel like when you just be testing them waters. Like it's only he only gonna go so far,
No facts.
and then he gone.
Facts.
So I don't know. I've heard it was they both did stuff. She did stuff. He did stuff.
Like I said, I think that they were both just super young. They got married really young. I also think that like something woke up a dog ass bitch in Teyana real early.
But you know
Especially
what?
after her friend took her man and had a baby with him.
Oh, Tay.
Yes.
Listen, that has probably been one of the most
Biggest fumble.
America's sweetheart took a nosedive for no reason.
I'm telling you.
Because Tay used to be
Everywhere.
beautiful, and everybody wanted to be like her.
Everywhere.
And
She's
then-
still super cute, but everybody thinks she a bird.
A homewrecker.
Yeah. And she was older too than the nigga. Like, I think she was like 34.
At the time?
Yes.
Damn.
I might have made
What's
it
name?
up.
Brandon Jennings, right?
I think so. Let me see. Tay Heckard. How old is she?
Yikes.
I got to get her real age.
Now her stripper age.
Yeah, facts.
Oh,
I want to. She's 46.
Oh, damn.
Yes. I think she was like 34 whenever she had that baby with that dude.
Shit. That's so messy.
Mm-hmm.
That is just some messy shit.
Yeah, girl. Damn.
she
I
never
wonder how old
recovered.
her kid is.
Damn, near should be grown by now, right?
Hell yeah.
That was a
Should
while
be.
ago. Well, I just I saw something that was like I never thought I'd live to see where people wanted Neo. And I don't know why I just thought that was so random.
Girl, when they said that that's the signs of recession.
What? That sounds a recession.
It's signs of recession. 4 women wanted Neo. Then I saw another comment. It was like Neo, the only nigga that have 4 girlfriends and still look gay. Girl, Neo look a damn fool.
Still.
Oh,
But you know, I know we talking about exes and stuff, but like people were on Doechie's ass for her saying a red flag is straight man, and I never understood that or will understand that, seeing as she's a queer woman.
I don't understand what the big deal is. You know, the problem is, first of all, y'all are mad that somebody you didn't want in the first place don't want you.
Yeah, that doesn't desire you.
What? Like,
You niggas were never an option, first of all.
ever. Y'all done called Doechii everything. Y'all done called her ugly,
Dark.
Y'all done, like,
You're black. You're a woman. You're ugly.
y'all done called the girl every damn thing. Y'all said that she's not pretty. All of this, like,
That she's a DEI hire.
y'all done called her an industry plant. Like, and now all of a sudden, the fact that she was like, yeah, I prefer not to date straight men.
And y'all act like there are not statistics to that. Straight men, black women aren't the number one killer of black men. Y'all the number one killers of yourselves. Black men are the number one killer of straight women.
Between the ages of 18 and 36.
And I'm just like, it's not shit on nigga month and nothing like that, even though it is women's empowerment month.
Right.
But being afraid of a nigga is very valid. I too am afraid of niggas.
Fear men.
I too have been
Fear fucking men.
accosted by niggas.
Listen, I get it.
Yeah.
I fucking get it.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
I too deserve compensation.
like
for
be
dealing with niggas.
be on your P's and Q's.
If you've ever dealt with a nigga and feel like you're entitled.
If you've ever dealt with a black man between the ages of 18 to 36, please call. You're fucking right.
Meso niggaloma.
What?
Yeah, I'm due for some compensation for shit.
Maybe
show.
do compensation.
Hell yeah.
No, for real.
I'm doing a little
Like,
something.
where do y'all think the whole bear and the man, like, that shit is based on real life statistics? That is based upon, like, this is a real thing we're talking about. It's not like we're just like, oh, I hate niggas. No. Kind of hate niggas for a reason.
We don't just hate you.
Yeah.
We hate you with
We
facts.
hate you because of you.
We hate you with facts and reason.
Yes, and like
With
don't get me-
logic.
Of course, there's good men everywhere. Of course, there's good black men. Of course, and you good black men, y'all shouldn't take offense. Y'all really need to go and round up your brethren
Nah, for real.
that ain't as good, and tell them to do better.
And beat his ass. Oh.
Stone him. Hang that nigga on the wall.
Wait! Whoa!
Too far. Too far.
That's really bad.
Too far.
That's just a little bit, General Lee. Just a smidgen. Hang him on a wall.
My bad.
I don't know. I just think about like you said, from that period of time, the shit I went through with my exes and dealt with and tolerated and stuff. I was just like, ain't no way in hell.
Girl, I told y'all, I had one ex saw me DMing a girl that we went to high school with. And she's masculine presenting. He assumed she was a nigga and dragged me across the room. And I'm like, it's a girl.
It's a bitch. It's a bitch.
It's a girl. And he's like, no, you're talking to a nigga. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Girl, you remember that nigga with hips I dated?
These hips are made for walking.
Legs and hips and body.
And shapewear.
That's a bodacious ass nigga.
A bootylicious ass nigga. I don't think you're
Ready for this shit?
I don't think you're ready
Girl,
for this.
remember when he thought I was sending you a code or a key? Because we went out to eat. It was at Golden Corral. Me, him, you, and your ex.
Yeah.
And he thought I was sending you a code or trying to tell you something and was pissed off the rest of the day.
I don't remember that.
And it wasn't even nothing bad, but I was saying something and I stopped because I was like, I don't know if your ex knew we went somewhere. But I was like, it wasn't nothing bad.
Right.
But I was like, oh, never mind. He was like, no, what were you saying? I was like, nothing. so he got a call. This nigga's like, you playing me?
Nigga been brewing.
I
He's
know.
over there by that chocolate fountain. Ready to just...
He don't want to keep the chocolate fountain hot. Over there just stewing and brewing and this shit.
Girl.
The nigga said, you trying to play me? I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I know you and your best friend was over there talking. I was like, look, what you think happened really didn't happen.
That.
I was like, you smoking that K2 again?
Crying.
Niggas on that shit heavy. So
Man.
we get back to the house because I was staying. I shouldn't have been staying with him that way. That's when I had my apartment here and I had my apartment in Wichita Falls.
Yeah.
So I would stay with him on the weekends.
Right.
You know this nigga kicked me out of his house? It was cold. And it was like in the middle of the night. And this nigga dragged all my stuff out the house, dragged me out the house. I said, I'm not leaving. It's cold. He said, you can get the fuck out of here. And it's not funny.
Bruh.
But I slept in my car.
Why you ain't come to my house?
It was like 2 a.m.
And?
You don't want to be like, he kicked me out for no reason.
Girl, it's better than sleeping in a fucking car.
I slept in the car for like an hour and I came knocked on the door until he let me back in. Because nigga, the fuck, you not gonna just let me sleep outside
Girl, I'm trying to tell
over
you.
nothing. And then the next day I was like, you know what?
I'm cool.
If you could do some shit like that over nothing, I'm actually good on you. And then your ex walked over here that one time and told me I was talking to somebody.
That nigga was a fucking menace,
He was
dog.
a fucking hater.
I will never forget, me and him got into it at Grapevine Mills. That nigga walked home.
That's how you know the nigga from Memphis.
That was
Memphis
a walking
nigga.
ass
Memphis
nigga.
Walk from Grapevine on the highways from 121.
And I'm like, nigga, how?
Girl,
The nigga had to have walked like 12 miles.
it took him all day.
All day.
He
All day. I'm like, he was just...
That nigga walked over.
That nigga was just lunatic.
He walked, because me and him had gotten into it about something. I was like, fuck, nigga, I don't even like you and all this other shit. He's like, that's why I'm finna tell your boyfriend you cheating on him. Alright, shit, he ain't gonna believe you.
And he did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't?
And I was. Cause I think he had read our messages or something like that. Cause I did talk. I was messing with somebody else.
You should have.
And he was like, I'm finna tell him.
Fuck you.
I'm finna do is suck his dick and he gonna believe me. What the fuck you gonna do? Can you suck dick? If you can't suck dick, he probably not gonna believe you.
Girl, he in prison. He might.
He might now.
He might. That nigga love going back to jail.
Why is that?
What? That nigga called me like 2 years ago. He was like, man, I've been in and out of jail. So you got a boyfriend in there? What you going back? Who you going back to see? Who are you going back over there to see? Man, Tan, stop playing with me. Who are you seeing? Why you want to go back so bad?
This is not funny. But I remember him getting to it with the police.
Girl, and they had to beat his fucking ass.
I was like, oh, beat that nigga. Get him.
Girl, when he ran for the police, I was watching. I was like, I've never seen cops in person. Girl, I saw them police pull up the nightstick. I saw them pull up that nightstick and they extended it. I was like, oh yeah, they finna whoop him.
No, but the fact that he was eating them hoes up.
Bruh, that
like,
nigga was too strong for
I
his
was like,
own good.
they
They gonna kill him.
gonna kill you. Just let out.
If they would have just been like, all right, that's enough.
I'm tired of fighting with him.
Bruh, when I saw that nigga beat up his stepdad, I was like,
Girl.
I was too young to be going through that.
Nah, for real. So my homeboy that I used to be really cool with, he has a little violent past. So I was like, damn, why I ain't seen him in a long time? The person
They be in
that
jail.
Yes, and then she's like, girl, he in jail. I said, what he in jail for? Beat up the police. I was like, what the fuck?
Girl, they be going
I
to
was
jail.
like, oh yeah, listen.
When them niggas be violent and shit like that.
Don't give no fucks.
And the crazy thing was, like, I wouldn't necessarily give him violent, but he was just so angry.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
He
like,
goes a crash out.
yeah, like was willing to crash out over fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Like niggas like that go to jail. They go to prison.
They go to the big house.
They go to prison.
They
And
get
that's exactly where he's at right now.
They get numbers.
Yes, he's in prison.
For real?
Yes.
How long does he have?
Girl, I don't even know. I saw somebody posting free him. I was like, again? Again? Niggas don't know how to stay out of trouble?
Nah, for real.
I remember his favorite thing to say. He was like, come to Dallas on vacation, leave on probation.
Nah, hell no.
I used to be like, well, I mean,
He ain't lying.
you should stop.
I don't know. It's just something about dealing with a man who doesn't care if he embarrasses you.
Girl, you don't care about getting loud.
What they portray. Cause what's his name? Fuck, I can't even think of it.
Oh.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Not Kanye. There's that.
Perfect example. That, you know how humiliating and how hard it must be for you to be on eggshells. A nigga gonna just release some shit,
Girl.
or just be thinking some shit one day and just go on a whole rampage
And not even give a fuck no more.
Not
no
give no
filter
fuck at all.
And it's like we be there's a fine line between being a genius and being mentally ill.
How do you feel about everyone just still giving him passes for that?
I think
Because it's not really a pass, because it is actually a mental disorder.
it is a mental disorder, but I think that the mental disorder is exactly why people are like, oh, y'all, he's off his medicine, or
It's part of his genius.
you know, y'all. And it's like, this is actually hateful shit that he's saying. You know, like
Hurtful too.
what do Beyonce and Jay-Z's kids have to do with anything that you're talking about?
And if you thought that nigga was gonna make a Watch the Throne 2 with you,
and you're a crash out,
hell yeah.
like for what?
Yeah, I'm keeping my family safe from you.
You feel me?
You'll never be invited around
Yes,
them to a
nigga,
party.
you're actually dangerous.
Low key.
We don't want you around.
Yeah,
stay the fuck away, and stay the fuck away from our kids.
Because they're also extremely private too.
Yes, for him to call Beyonce and Jay-Z's kids the R word.
That's a lot. But Kanye been not giving a fuck though.
And that's the thing. I feel like there's also a difference between not giving a fuck and just being flat out hateful. I think Kanye is hateful. I think he's a very, very hateful person. Like, you ever met one of them black people that's like, they just say whatever the fuck. Like, they don't care. They don't care if it's racist. They don't care if it's sexist. They just
feel like they gotta say it.
Exactly. And it's like no care for any kind of social norms. You know what I'm saying? Like
they the R word. Just be
they
yelling
slow.
Out, yeah, we're yelling out shit.
Yes, like I just think I think he's a hateful person. For all these people to catch strays, like let me try to pull up some of his
and then
tweets.
pulling up what he wrote to to Kim Kardashian about the uses of North's name and her likeness, which I think that's already a little crazy, because about her publishing and producing, and I was like, that's a bit much.
Yeah. Let me see.
I just feel like this, like, your kids are watching this, or if they aren't, they're going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and putting them in those uncomfortable situations to like not want to deal with someone or not want to be around someone because of stuff you said, or feel like you can't say certain stuff. Yep. You ever had that talk with somebody like, when we go over here, don't tell them this. Don't say
it. Be like, don't say nothing. He released the text messages between him and Kim. Let's see. And then I feel like everybody's go-to for Kanye is like, oh, he ain't been the same since his mama died. Kanye said, I thought about killing myself at least once a month ever since my mama was killed in her surgery. I always blame myself. I felt like it never made it, my mom. What? I felt like if I never made it, my mom would still be alive. Then he said, he started defending Puff. Cassie came to Puff and said, give me $30 million or I'm going to release a tell-all book. That looked like extortion to me. So Cassie ain't extort Puff. How every nigga you know hit a girl before, but everybody's so mad at Puff.
Damn, every nigga you know that hit a girl before. That's a pretty wild ass statement.
This is why we don't want. This is why we picked the bear.
Every nigga you know that hit a girl before.
Posted some text messages from supposedly Drake Shooter.
Huh?
Yeah.
Drake Shooter.
Yeah, some dude who told Ye, ask about me. That's disrespectful where I'm from. To question who I am. I'm him. I'm in my through the wire phase. Get to know me. The industry is small and the hoes make it even smaller. Give me a call. I feel disrespected. Ye said, yo, where'd you go? I'm waiting for some more threats.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Hi.
The thing is, it's Kanye. It's another one of these little moments.
Goddamn word salad.
Like, then he said, I need everyone to know that I took the post. Okay, he said, wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? They're retarded. No, like literally. And this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having retarded children is a choice.
What?
You want to laugh.
Like, because that's wild to say.
Then he said, I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyonce's family down and Jerry Lorenzo's family down because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled, not because I'm a good person. I took it down like Down syndrome. Get it? Am I right? Am I right? Fuck the world. Real talk. Fuck everybody.
God damn. Okay.
That part. That fucking part. Like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Nah, for real.
What the fuck? I would hate to be in the house with Kanye. Have you ever been around a nigga who was just like on a rampage and you like...
Girl, yes, a nigga who I talked to who only drunk beer.
No water.
Girl, hell no. And the longer the day became, the meaner that nigga got. And I was like, ain't you supposed to be cool? Because you done had all these brewskis in you.
You ain't sleep yet?
Yeah, hell, that nigga was... I was like, I don't know how to get over there. There you go. Okay. Okay, he's like, I don't want to just go across you like that.
I know you're recording.
Yeah. But no, that nigga would get drunk and get meaner. That nigga chased me outside and threw plates at me.
I remember that. I remember that.
And that nigga, oh my God. Remember I told you the nigga came to the party?
Came to the party.
There was a kickback. And he brought his friend who was handy capable. His friend had that bad leg. Oh, and his friend got drunk. And that bad leg became even worse.
It became badder.
That leg became super bad. And he couldn't walk. And girl, the
This
nigga
sounds vaguely familiar.
Girl, his friend couldn't walk and his friend was fumbling. I was like, can you take him somewhere? So he take his friend out to the car and come back in there. I'm talking to my homeboy. This nigga, who the fuck is you talking? I was like, I said, girl, I invited this nigga to a party. This is all the people I know. This nigga don't know nobody in there. My homeboys over there, you want us to stump him? I was like, no.
Yeah, kill him.
No, please.
Please.
I was like, actually,
Anybody have a pistol?
girl, this nigga,
Is there a gun?
this nigga one of them ones, I whoop anybody ass in it. I said,
Yeah,
okay.
That's why you need a gun.
I said, you know what? I'm actually finna go. We're finna go.
Okay.
Girl, the nigga was on a tirade, just terrorizing. I said, we're actually finna go. I was so mortified. So I walked outside. I was like, I want you to never talk to me ever again. I cannot believe you did that. That is so embarrassing. This nigga...
Headbutt you.
I'm so... Wait. No, he didn't do that. This nigga shaking. I'm sorry. You know how I get about you. I'm like, I
don't want that.
I don't want that. Plus, you're not going to be here in 5 years. I don't want any parts of that. Please, girl, I got in my car.
That dick girl said you're not going to be here in 5 years.
You don't drink water.
Your body can only do that for so long.
Your liver is begging you
Shriveling.
to stop.
It's a raisin.
Girl, I got in my car and drove off. This nigga got in his car. Remember, he tried to run me off the road. This nigga tried to run me off the road.
This shit ain't funny, y'all.
It's not funny, but
This shit is not. You gotta laugh to stop from fucking crying,
This nigga
dog.
tried to chase me off the road. And I was like, this nigga trying to kill me.
Girl.
This nigga trying to kill me.
Girl.
I was like, let me go ahead and
Listen.
I'm gonna drive to the precinct.
I promise, girl. I definitely had a high speed chase with a nigga my damn self.
What?
Girl, I remember I got on 35. That's when I had my Challenger too. I smoked that nigga. Girl, I got on 35. I'm driving like 120.
Damn.
I'm like, Lord forgive me.
Do 120 fucking ticket.
Bruh, I was like, why am I doing this?
Nah, for real.
Why does it have to get to a point where I have to do this? And this is all because I told a nigga that I did not want to be with him. I was like, I'm actually kind of cool in this relationship.
Yeah.
It's just not working out. And see, the thing is, with men like that, you already know he really loose up there.
Yeah.
So like, let me choose my words wisely, but it feels like there's never words that are good enough.
Yeah, because they know the underlying meaning of it. And
Exactly.
Shit like that. And all they hear is you leaving me like my daddy.
You leave me, and I see why he left.
You leaving me like everybody else did.
And I see why they're gone.
Nah, for real.
I see why nobody wants to fucking be around you.
Girl, you can't tell.
Have you realized I don't know your daddy? You're the common denominator.
Everybody leaving you? Yeah. No, I really had to I was like, damn. Why am I dealing with this shit? This nigga didn't chase me around, threw a plate at me. He got mad because the plate didn't break. Tried to throw it. Girl, my plate.
Oh, my bad.
It was my plate.
My bad.
But he threw the plate and it bounced. This nigga got mad. And I put the plate. He the rest of the plate. I'm like, you mad it didn't break? He said, I want to break on your ass. And I said, you know what?
Bruh, we're owed compensation for
I
real.
said, you know what?
I am so happy. Thank the Lord.
Nah, for
I
real.
do not deal with none of that.
Girl, I even said now, if you have a violent
I'm telling you.
history,
drink
there's
too much.
absolutely nothing I can do for you.
Bruh, you drink. First of all, if you drink too much, I'm already like, yeah, nah, I'm cool. I don't want nobody who drink every day.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if it's one beer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very cool on that.
As long as
Nigga,
you gotta have one, I'm good.
fuck is you celebrating?
I'm getting off work.
Like, no.
Nah, for real.
You drink too much. You get too loud. You disrespectful to like people outside. If we go to like dinner, the movies.
I'm supposed to say, do you have any red flags?
Oh, what?
A nigga red flags.
Drink too much. I think drinking is probably like the number one thing for me.
Really?
Yes, like that's the number one thing for me. If a nigga shows me he's too aggressive, I'm like, I'm not one of them girls that's like, oh,
I want to be mean to every bitch but me.
Exactly. Like, no, I'm cool. Girl, that reminds me. Remember I was telling y'all earlier I watched the Roper and Mookie? I remembered the second word that they didn't know. So they they asked Mookie, why are you so possessive over Roper? She said, fuck that, I ain't possessed.
I'm a Southern Baptist.
I said, wow. You don't know what possessive mean? You thought it meant that it was a demon in you? Oh, okay.
Not for real.
Facts. But like, if a nigga shows me like signs of being possessive, nope, cool.
I think one of my I don't like mean men,
I feel you.
and especially I pay attention to how you talk about even like if your child's mother. If y'all want together, if I hear how you talk about her, I'm a little hesitant. I got to know the full story now, okay? Because I know there's some issues that do warrant certain things, but
Right.
like how you speak about her, or even how you speak about your mama, how you talk to your mama, I'm like, that tells me a lot.
Oh yeah, when a nigga don't like his mama, run.
Oh no, it means it's up for you.
Run.
It's up for you.
You're finna feel all of his mama sins.
Hell yeah, damn. Girls looking at some comments and some man was like, he's like, oh, this it was a pop the balloon, and all the black women popped except this one white woman, and he looked dusty. He looked like he just rolled out of bed. So they're like, "Why'd you not pop your balloon?" She's like, because I think he really took a lot of effort in his appearance, and he looks well put together. I was like, yeah, because you used to wet dog, so you think somebody just rolling around in a slop looks better than anything else. And it's just like everything he took apparent, like really. And the men in the comments like, and this we don't even hear affirmations like this from our mama. And I was like, damn.
nigga, you were dirty.
But no. But like being honest, low key. Cause remember that video that came out of that woman fighting her son?
What?
They were on the side of the highway. How crazy she was talking to him.
No.
I do think sometimes the relationship between the mama and the son be kind of fucked up.
Yeah, because
Mama
you
wanna,
paying for your daddy's sins.
Yeah, the mama want you to be the man of the head of the household. It's even some I don't know, it's on the own show, but it's a tangent anyway. It don't even matter. But sometimes that relationship do be fucked up, and then you paying for him not liking his mama.
Yep.
And
all the stuff that his mama done took from him, or the opportunity,
went through with his daddy, and now he think you
what he saw as a kid. Like, really, the shit be running really deep.
Nah, for real.
The shit be running real deep.
And I just want.
And I feel like some of these moms, whenever they be having like those issues with their sons early on, they try to make up for it on the back end. But now your son is grown.
It's too late,
and you've crippled him in a way.
I ain't gonna lie, I almost want to beat one of my ex's mama ass because I was telling him, I was like, yeah, he just real aggressive. We got to fighting and stuff like that. She's like, well, what'd you do to him? What'd you say to him?
Oh.
I said, she said, you know,
hello, please.
She said, you know, he got a hot head. I said, he finna have a hot ass if he touch me again. I'm gonna put some lead to that motherfucker. Tell him to stop putting his hands on me.
And those kind of mamas, it's way more of those than we like to think.
Yeah, and I'm over here trying to tell you about your son so you can maybe talk some sense into him.
And you over here asking me what I did to make him mad.
And you over here scared of him too. Yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen. You may ever let him beat your ass, but he ain't finna beat my ass.
Yeah, no. But I mean, them older black women, they have a different mentality. Like, you're a survivor. You're a strong black woman.
I
like,
want to be a
weak.
quitter.
I want to be weak.
I want to be a quitter.
I want to be a weak black woman.
Okay, hell no. I don't want.
Yeah.
May the Lord never bless me
Never.
with struggling. Ever in life.
Not my portion.
Okay, so we do have actually a hear ye, because I don't even think we got to auto exes, but I do have a hear ye.
Okay, bad.
Let me see. Let me find it real quick.
Yeah, no, I think the only one we missed was Young and May, but
I mean, this is, real quick on that. That's why, I low key don't like people doing stuff for me. Because Young and May was with that one, was with her when she was at her lowest and really, really sick. Yeah. And for her to be like, I nursed you back to health and I did that.
I wiped your ass when you was shitting on yourself.
That's how you know that's how you know Young and May probably got end stage. Or something.
I'm glad she made it through that because that looked bad.
Shitting on yourself was low key one of the last signs of your alcoholism. Girl, I'm watching these pages, right? And they be the crime scene cleanups and stuff.
Oh, Lord.
And when you be looking at the toilet, it be black and bile and stuff everywhere. And they'd be like, that's the one that, this was an alcoholic right here. And he died shitting on himself, shitting blood. Oh, sorry. Oh, my business.
Damn, it got dark.
Okay, so we do have... we do
what?
We do have... Okay.
Y'all better leave that alcohol alone.
Hear you between two. One of them a condom missing or the sexual comments.
Damn, kind of missing.
All right, bet. My partner of 5 years had an old pack of condoms in his drawer. We both hated those condoms and only used one together a long time ago before switching to a different form of birth control. Since then, the pack has just sat there untouched. Yesterday, I noticed a few condoms were out of the box and sitting on top of it, which seemed strange. Niggas be fucking up early. I checked inside and saw the 2 condoms were missing. I asked him calmly and not in an accusatory way if he knew where they went. He seemed really uncomfortable, struggled to answer, but eventually said he used one for jerking off.
Who jerks off with a condom?
This is not something he's ever done before, at least not to my knowledge. And
of course not.
And when I initially asked about it, he lied before finally admitting it. For me, honesty is more important than anything. I even told him if he cheated, I wouldn't be angry. I just didn't want to be lied to. I'm actually open to open relationships, so it's not like I'm coming from a super rigid mindset. But after I said that, he got really defensive, accused me of snooping, said I was being unreasonable for feeling sad, and told me he doesn't care if I believe him or not. Since then, he stayed mad, and he can't understand why I think this could be cheating. I ended up apologizing just to stop the tension, but now I feel really confused and kind of gaslit. Oh, he's definitely lighting the fire under your ass.
Hell yeah. Not only that, the nigga didn't just gaslight you, he set you on fire.
Hell yeah.
And threw you outside.
And with
80-mile-per-hour winds.
Nigga had water right here and said, instead of giving you this,
Yeah.
I shall watch you. I should watch you piss.
No, he had the water while you on fire and said, I ain't got no water.
What water?
Yeah,
you
what
stupid,
you talking about?
stupid bitch.
And drank it. The fuck? Who uses a condom to jack off? Nobody.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, Lord.
No, I didn't use a condom, but one of my exes told me that shit.
And you believed him?
No, I'm like, my nigga, you didn't even want to wear condoms with us, and you expect me to believe you gonna make a fifi? Get the fuck out of here. Your times are not that fucking hard, brother. At the fuck off.
Ain't no fucking
But
way.
you know what? He did that. That was after the whole cheating scandal. When I told him I had fucked this out.
Oh.
So then he started doing shit around the house. And I was like, if you're gonna fuck somebody, just do it. At this point, stop acting like
over
you
with.
leaving. Yeah, you leaving clues and shit around here and acting stupid.
He said, here's a breadcrumb.
Here's a condom.
Here's a breadcrumb.
He's like,
Is it a wrapper? Is it a condom wrapper
Or
or a
noodle-
ramen?
A noodle packet. Girl, and I saw
Is it
that.
condoms? Is it ramen?
I saw a condom in the trash. I was like,
Nigga,
what are
get
you
the
doing?
fuck outta here.
Like, you're really just trying it. Yeah, I
Was
don't.
it nut in it?
It was something in there. But, I mean, look, he's like, I was jacked off in it. I'm like, and you're not that fucking horny. There's
So
no
nigga,
way.
you expect me to believe that you went and fucked somebody somewhere else and you left the condom on and rode home with it on and took it off in the kitchen?
You expect me to believe you went down and bought You was that horny. You said, hold on. Horniness died down. Let me go. I got something for you. You went and purchased some condoms. Came back home and was like, all right, I'm ready. And jerked off? That's not how that works.
No.
I have literally ran to a bathroom to get some batteries butt ass naked. And you want me to believe you put your hard dick away to go grab some condoms?
Now, I've definitely seen some niggas on rock hard go get condoms before.
Yeah, because someone told you to get some.
Yeah, but not you telling yourself.
But yeah, not because you fucking yourself. you fucking yourself.
Hand, hold on. I promise we finna go to work.
I don't trust this bitch. I think that's just really
That nigga
wild.
don't trust his own hand?
Girl, and I was like, okay. At this point, you ain't got to say nothing else to me because I don't want to hear nothing out your filthy ass lying mouth.
Yeah, bastard.
Don't tell me nothing else. Yeah, he's
Fucking
definitely
bastard.
gaslighting you. Using a condom to jack off is just wild.
He would have been better off saying that, like, he gave a condom to his brother or something.
Yeah, or I filled him up with a water or something. I don't
What?
fucking know.
Nigga, no, that don't make sense either.
I feel like playing with it makes more sense than lying and saying you jacked off.
First of all, what grown man is playing with condoms?
I got in trouble for that one time.
For playing with a condom?
Taking them to school. And these condoms were like 20 years old. And I was just giving them out at school.
What the
I was
fuck?
like, damn, I'm probably responsible for some
Hell
12,
yeah.
13-year-old having a baby.
You responsible for somebody who finna graduate this year.
Yeah, they graduated. This is a middle school. These are adults.
They probably got kids.
Sorry. Yeah, hell yeah. I don't know. I just niggas do dumb shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was gonna cheat, right? I wouldn't use condoms that were already there at the house.
No.
I wouldn't like I'd look for the wrapper, make sure everything is together, the condom.
If I was cheating, I wouldn't be having sex at my house.
I wouldn't be having sex in my house, but if I did, like, I'd make sure that everything was put up.
Yeah,
And the
no.
way that it was, having
I
sex
wouldn't
at your
have
house,
sex at my house.
cheating
and
is
then-
risky.
And I would tell the other person to make sure they have condoms.
Yeah, bring your own.
Yeah, I'm not finna go buy condoms for that.
That's just, and his reaction lets me know too, like, yeah, you.
Like I say, he would have been better off telling me, like, oh, I gave something. My brother was over here. My homeboy was over here, and he was finna go link up with somebody. So I gave him some condoms. Or
The YNs came over and the YNs came and knocked on the door.
no, YNs don't like condoms.
The youths them came over.
Mine's them.
Bruv came over.
Mine's them stopped by.
Said he need a shill for his yanker. And I said, yeah, bruv, I got 2 up here. God bless them.
That shit crazy.
That just blew me.
Yeah, nah,
All right,
that's
well,
wicked.
He's definitely
Nigga, shut the
gaslighting
fuck
you.
up.
Nah, for real. That would make me mad more than anything.
Hell
That fact
yeah.
that you think I'm stupid.
Yeah, keep it across your fucking forehead.
Yeah, that piss me off.
Whatever.
I hope that helped, girl. That nigga lying.
Yeah, definitely lying.
But any questions, comments, concerns you have, we'll answer them the best you can. You can send it to us at hearyoupodcast@gmail.com. Hear You Podcast on all social media platforms. And y'all can find me on IG at WhereBB. That's WhereBebe. And where can they find you at?
And of course, y'all can find me on Instagram at Teyana Taught You. That is TANNAH Taught You. All right, bro. You ready to get up out of here?
Yes.
As always, shout out to everybody. We had fun, and we'll talk to y'all in a couple weeks.
Bye.
Bye. Join the Patreon.
Okay.